see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with fourth down here.
Little on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Riddle knocks it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
Is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Tampa Bay.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, and the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Godwin with yet another one. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw. Here's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The Saints, first
From
down.
a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Charbonnet now up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That's good for a Saints first down. Trying to work quickly now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
That's good.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Setting up the screen. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
Ready.
And he could have a free play here. And they get there and drop him, but a flag joined him on the ground. If somebody was offsides, this is going to be a first down. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, the call helps, but still a third down to figure out now.
Tag.
Jones looking to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Bigsby will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, son, we did not give you any chance.
60 Bison. Check out.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
Dragon 60. Let's
The
go now.
Saints will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run in circles. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
Buccaneers. The Bucs will set up.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt failed. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. We're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL.
68, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Go!
Jones on first down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He was covered by Antoine Fields.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready? Drop 60, 70 Lions.
Throwing from the gun here. Gets it downfield, on target to Gadsden. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. He's going deep this time. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The play fake. Here's Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. On the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 2nd down. Mayfield the pass. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, if you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into manufacture a better look.
Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half.
Cowboy 80. Go.
1st down throw by Jones. Gets this one to Gadsden. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. The coverage by Zion McCullough.
Back to 60, back to 60.
3rd and long for him here. He knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He finds Worthy, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 16 at the 47-yard line.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 16.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Absolutely fires this one right side.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right.
180!
This is Irving on 2nd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a 1st down.
Baker now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st
A
down.
gain of 10 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st
Mayfield
down.
thrown out of the pistol. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Complete to
The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow the lead now to 22 points. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flight. Worthy now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints come marching onto the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37.
Pistol now for Jones. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Jones upping the pace here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Saints 22.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. His return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Jones to throw. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's dropped just short of marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ready, hut, Bronco, hut.
Again, it's Bigsby. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jones now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. All set now. 1st and 10. Give up the gun to Bigsby. It's a nice running there, and that's 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
A 7-yard
Bringing the
gain.
offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Saints first
Seven
down.
Pirates,
1st and 10
19.
at the 22-yard line.
He's got it at the 5. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going. He did that right off the snap.
First and goal
They'll break
at
the huddle and
3-yard
come up on
line.
1st and goal. Bigsby can't fight past that line, and he's stuck another 3. Offense working quickly.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
Go play fake with Jones.
3-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
Saints will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Saints.
Don't look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Football. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to fix this because it's just not been that kind of game.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.